All right, so I'm here with Tony Lei, and we're looking at this little Zenit lens.
It's a Helios 44M.
Zenit is the company that makes it's a Russian company?
Yeah, the Russian company. So the reason why this came to exist is because it's a copy of a Zeiss lens.
Wow.
I think it's a copy of the
and
Zeiss
it's
lens.
built like a tank, isn't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like metal and glass, and it's
$30, guys.
$30.
$30. So, I can't believe that somebody like this guy Tony, who's got like what's that Zeiss lens you have at home? Was that $2,000?
Well, I have a couple of them, right? So
a couple of them. Yeah. So you got like $5,000 or $6,000 worth
lenses,
of like pristine, the best lenses for Sony.
For Sony E-mount.
And then you end up leaving those at home and bringing
this $30 lens on a $30 adapter.
But you know what? I held it up. It feels good in the hand. Eh?
Absolutely,
like it's well
absolutely,
made.
Yeah.
And it's sharp.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a sharp,
$30
lens, right? And it has so much character to it, right? Like I was explaining to you before, it has that swirly bokeh.
Yeah.
If you kind of look up online, the 44Ms, and even there's another version of this that's older from the 1956 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's a Helios 44-2, which is the original version of this lens. The same focal length as a 58mm f2 lens, but it's not as sharp, but the bokeh is just swirly in the back, and it's very interesting. A lot of kind of analog and kind of like old lens enthusiasts like that look, and appreciate that because it does a lot for separation for portraits and that kind of stuff, right? So you just want to kind of like have some kind of character, add some kind of character.
And the thing
to it.
is, it's true though. If you're shooting portraits, you don't really need a fast autofocus lens because most of the time you just ask your subject, "Hey, just hang still."
Yeah.
And hang on and stay still for half a second or a second or whatever it is it takes you to focus.
Are you famous?
No, I am not famous. How about you? Soon?
All right. Kill a cop, you save a life.
And you have focus peaking on that Sony. It's amazing. It gives you a very clear idea of what's in focus with the manual focus lens.
Yeah, and the adapters are super simple, right? It's not like a speed booster, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a straight adapter for M42 mount to screw mount to Sony E-mount.
Right.
And that's it.
Nice.
So,
anything else you want to share about the Helios 44M?
there's lots of different versions of it. There's lots of different versions.
Okay, so
of
why
the
is this?
44M.
Is this the better version, or what did you have to research?
No, it's interesting. This is like better is kind of like that subjective idea,
what does that mean,
right?
better? Yeah.
So as I was saying before, the 44-2 is a softer lens. It's still sharp in the center, but it gives you more of that bokeh swirl in the background. When you're going with the 44M, it has less of that swirl because it's trying to be as sharp as possible. The lens is as sharp as possible almost throughout the frame, right? More throughout the frame than anything else. And as you move up the 44M-2, -4, and -6, they all kind of get sharper as you go. And it's a lot of it is due to the fact that they are newer versions of the lens, right? As time goes by, because the 44-2 came out in the 50s sometime, right? And then moving forward, they needed to just make different modern lenses.
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Tony.
No problem.
Yeah.